You honor me.
Alright, so prior to this recording for this Aurora Glade missions, I went ahead and finished all my Zaishen mission for the day. And during my quest with the Zaishen, I did the hard mode for one of the dungeon in the Battle Depths, which is the Eye of the North mission, and I also did the Vanquisher quest for one of the Kujik's location, which is the Eternal Groove. Now, a team member of mine told me that, well, seeing you have a problem with elite skill and also the location and the missions and the prophecies, why don't you just go to the Wikipedia and have a look at the modification and see if it can help you. And I was just like, huh? I didn't expect to Guild Wars 1 to have any modifications, because I do know that World of Warcraft have some modifications that can help you in the battle, say telling you what sort of skill before the mobs or the boss is going to attack. And also it has some sort of like enhancement for the map, so you can better look at the visual of the map, at the world map, and so you can travel around. And also the interface as well, just make everything looks better in the better texture and shit. And so I'm just like, does Guild Wars 2 have that? I was just this is kind of something new to me, because I wasn't expecting Guild Wars 2 Guild Wars 1 to have, sorry, not Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 1, I did not expect Guild Wars 1 to have any sort of modifications for the game. And so I was only expect this to be my only source of skill modification and shit like that, because this is an engine that built inside the game. But there are extra modification if you want to use it, and it's completely legal. The employees of AreaNet confirm that they have no problem with you using any modification to enhance your gameplay. So in regard to the UI interface, the map, the quest log, and the visual effects that just make it easier for you to play the game, then yes, they don't have a problem with it. And I will link down the description to where I found the mods and also the statement from the employees. But I'm not interested in using any UI interface or any like map like quests or something like that, or telling me what sort of skill the boss is gonna use, because I'm comfortable with the base game notification in regard to their skill set and skill cooldown, stuff like that. But what I do need help from the modification is this one right here. This is the map modifications that allows me to navigate the missions, the explorable map, and also the location of the bosses and mini bosses. It was made by Mystical Chaos. Now this is an old modification. It came out in 2000 and somewhere around 2005, 2006, and it's constantly update until 2009. So this is an old modification. I could not find any update for this map, for this Tyria map. There are 4 maps in total: Tyria, Cantha, Elona, and Eye of the North. So for this one, I have Eye of the North, which is the expansion somewhere right here, and also up on the top. This is Tyria. Elona is down there, but I need to travel to that location for the map to work. And the Cantha. Now, For the Kantha one, I do have an update from 2014, which is completely new and revised. So aside from the Kantha map, the rest of the map are still from the 2009 version. So there will be errors and pixel errors, and also some sort of like malfunctioning graphic, and that's to be expected because the modification came out a very long time ago, and the engine of the game also came out a long time ago compared to like the computer that I have nowadays, which is like Intel Core i7 and with a graphic of new graphics. So it's the old engine still works, but in terms of the fully compatible compared to Guild Wars 2, it's not that that great compared to Guild Wars 2. But yeah, we'll leave the graphic for another day. But yeah, still I noticed that the modification did help me, but sometimes they do have pixel effects. So sometimes, like when you see, like for example, this flower right here, sometimes it will have like some sort of like dead pixel for the flowers, like black object and stuff like that. But that's to be expected, using the modification of that. Several years ago compared to the technology nowadays. So aside from the map modification, I'm not using anything else because in my opinion, I'm totally cool with just the map alone, and the rest of the UI interface, HD textures and stuff like that, and all the texture, I'm not interested in any of them. Yeah, see that this is I'm not sure if my recording can pick up, but this is some sort of like playing pixels on the graphics. So and once I get closer, then yeah, it would display. So it just minor errors, and I can live with that if it helps me like finish off the mission faster, because this is the mission I'm doing. It show me the route, and I'm taking this as a secondary objective. So yeah, the problem that I have with the prophecy campaign is that it doesn't tell me what sort of secondary objective am I expecting at the start of the dungeon. It doesn't say anything. It just say like get to the Henge portal. That's it. That's a primary objective. Well, I understand. I have no problem with having the primary objective, but the secondary objective, I find it a waste of time just to explore the entire map just to find out what sort of secondary objective I am I am expected to do. In the Kantha and in the faction campaign, I have the North campaign, and also the Elona, which is the Nightfall campaign. Secondary objectives, if they do have secondary objective, they'll tell you right away. So I find that it's reduced the time that I have to spend onto wasting my time looking around the entire map. I know that some people, they prefer it that way because they like the game and they try to look into everything. But I prefer to just the mission alone. I prefer tell me at the start, because I really don't want to waste my time to look around on the missions, because I already I done a lot of missions already, and I sort of just wanted to get straight to the point from point A to point Z and get it done, get it over with. So yeah, I mean, like the mission is like storytelling. It would I really for exploring, I have no problem with exploring the rest, because some hidden objective, yeah, I'm totally okay with it. But for the missions, the missions in this game, they decide to tell a story of a certain event, and you expect to go from point A to point Z and finish it off. So I just find it like, okay, if you want me to do any secondary objective, you should tell me at right at the start, not for me to just find out what that is. I know some people have some thrill, they prefer to explore everything and find out what it is, because it excites them. But I'm not one of those people. For the missions, only for the missions. For the explorable, yeah, I'm happy to do that, because it's an open world experience, so I'm happy to just explore to the rest of the map and just to see what sort of like small quests or tiny quests or whatever. But for the missions, I prefer to just get straight on and straight to the point. So it's just my experience. So it's just my personal references. So some people may have other preferences, but this is what I would prefer to do. And also and the mob helps me with that. But beware that if you use the mob, you will bear the consequences of using the mob. The developer, they say that they have no problem with you using it, but anything that happened to the game, to the client, and to the experience that you are having, you will bear the full consequences. What they means by that is if the game crashes, you will bear the consequences of that. You have to fix it by yourself. They are not going to be responsible for any damages or any malfunctioning from the mod that causes the game. So you will bear the full consequences of that. And what else? And if they also put up a warning that if you download some of the third party program or anything that can exist with a mod, you will bear the consequences of that as well. In regard to if you're getting yourself scammed by any sort of like bloody scammer or hackers or anything like that, you're getting yourself hacked, then you bear the consequences of that. They are not taking any responsible for that. So in summary, if you use the mod, you feel free to do so. It's completely legal. According to one of the employees, it's completely legal and they don't have any problem with that. But if you choose to do it, you will bear the consequences of whatever technical errors or whatever crashes that you encounter during the gameplay. So if you email them saying that, oh, my game crashes and I'm using this mod, blah blah blah, they will say, tough luck, there's nothing that we can do, because we only provide you with the game. We are not provide you any modification or any extra of that servers into the game. So be warned. I'll put down into the description. I will also put down the statement that made by one of the AreaNet employees up on the Wikipedia, official Wikipedia, not some random website, official Wikipedia, so you can have a look at it by yourselves. And so it's not cheating, it just provide me with like some minor like advantage. I'm not using any give me any significant advantage over the game. It just show me where the map is and what sort of mobs inside that map. Well, not all of them, because I just fought a mini boss right here and a mini boss right here, and it doesn't even say. So yeah, this map is just the purpose of showing me what sort of map and the mission that I'm getting myself into, and that's about it. It doesn't even say what sort of how many mobs am I expected to fight, or what sort of like mini bosses am I expected to fight. They just say like, okay, there's one warrior in here and there's several dots and points, and that's it. But they are not telling me what sort of what sort of skill set the boss have and shit. So it's not, it's just a minor improvement and advantage that can enhance my gameplay, and that's it. Similar to World of Warcraft though, because World of Warcraft back in the day, back in 2007, the modification that I had, not the modification, the game engine interface that I had back in 2007, in my personal opinion, that one, oh my god, it was so tedious. In 2010, in 2009, 2007, end of 2007 or so, Wrath of the Lich King came out. It was better. And then 2010, when they brought out the Cataclysms, which is one of the expansion, it was way better, in my opinion, for the interface. And in my opinion, they have some improvement, but the reason why a lot of people in WoW they use the modification is to enhance their visual and their gameplay and the interface and the map access and the quest and stuff like that, so it can better assist them into their to cover whatever the engine interface we had back in the day that wasn't up to the task. But nowadays I would imagine that that the base interface and the base quest line and stuff like that is better compared to back like 10 years ago or so. So that's the whole purposes of the modification for this and for WoW. So I'm just using WoW as an example because WoW is the first game that I play that has modification that that can assist you into your gaming experience for online gaming, not offline, online gaming. So yeah, so I mean, I'm okay with it. So some people think it's like, oh, it's cheating, you shouldn't do that, but no, I don't think it's cheating at all. So this is this is what I prefer to play, because I really don't want to waste a lot of time trying to find out what sort of like secondary quests that I need to do, this guy or that guy, whatever. I prefer to just get straight on with the point. Tell me exactly what you need me to do for the secondary objective, so I can go ahead and do it. That's the only problem that I have with the prophecies, right? So far. Yeah. All right. And again, if you want to use the mod, feel free to do so. Links in the descriptions. But don't if you decide to use it, don't don't come back to me and tell me like, oh, you forced me to do this or whatever. No, I'm not forcing you or encouraging you to use any modification. I'm just stating the fact that I prefer to use it on my own. But I'm not telling you that you should use it or you have to use it because that's what you want. No. I'm just telling you that it provides me with the benefit of enhancing my gameplay. So it might not be working for you or anything. So if you choose to use it, you will bear the full consequences of that. I'm not taking any responsibility for your actions of using the modification. So please keep that in mind. So don't come back later on to me and saying like, oh, you told me to do this, and so I'm using it, and now I'm getting myself crashes and pain, and so I'm holding you responsible for that, and say no, nah man, I'm not holding responsibility for any actions that you are using the modification, man. All right. That's all I wanted to say about the modification, because I find it quite interesting, and I find it quite unique as well, because the first time that I heard about Guild Wars 1 that has the modification, I wasn't expecting it to have any modification, so yeah, I just wanted a few things that I'd like to share. All right. Yeah, bonus the assassin. Yeah, this route is the bonus objective. All right, now that we know what sort of secondary objective, what sort of quest it is, time to finish it off and finish off the missions. It seems like they keep on, coming back to this location and refresh it. Okay. And I would imagine that if I let them, do the finish the task for before I do, then it would make it a mission over. Okay, so why are they not focusing on this piece of shit? Okay, I have to go back and get the another crystal for this, because we only have one, and if we let them have attune the henge portal before the white man to do. So if I let them attune the last one, then it would mean game over for me and the missions would be closed. Oh fuck, they're coming. Yes. Okay. How do I want to play this? I must better time myself. Okay, first of all, I need to kill the guy first. And the speed that I have for my paragon, it does a very good job. Very good job on that. I'm glad I brought my paragon with me. Otherwise, I would have to spend a lot of time running around with this slow ass speed. Yep, done. Now I would imagine that by the time that I, finish off the last portal, I would get teleport to the final location, and that's something that I don't want, because I really want to finish the secondary objective. So, and it's required me to kill that guy in the middle. The secondary objective required me to kill the guy in the middle. Alright, so is that the one? Ha. Yes, it is the one. Done. Oh, exploring the map. Okay. So, wait, does it count toward the Does exploring this map, does it count toward the exploration? Oh yes, it does. Yes, it does. Tyria. Wait, where's... yeah. Holy shit. This map, this half UI enhancement is way better than I expected. It showed me exactly what I need to do and exactly what I need to know in order for me to complete the title as well, Explorations. Because this... where was it? The exploration title track. Once you complete it at 100%, you will get a something that they call a what was it? A bloody grandmaster of exploration or something like that. And if you if you complete all three of them, that will count toward to your God working amongst mortals title, which is one of the very very unique title. Well, it has no intrinsic value or anything like that, but it does, show that you are committed to the Guild Wars franchise and show that you are committed into the game. So that's something that I would like to get if I have a chance. Actually, I'm planning to get it if the time is permit. So, oh my God, this modification is fucking genius, man. I didn't expect it to have so many applications. All right, let's just get this one done and finished and dealt with.
Well done.
Thank you.
Now we have a safe place from which to strike back at the White Mantle. Today, the tides have been turned. Come on. The old Druid temple should be just over the waterfall. It's time to take a look at our new home.
A new chapter now lies open for Tyria. The page has been turned, and the conflict begins in earnest. All is as I have foreseen.
You honor me. You honor me. I've heard much of you.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a visit to the Zaishen NPC because I think that they also have some sort of like reset already. So I'll be right back in about a few minutes.